guys. I know you want more. I know you want some crazy stories, and I got you with the crazy stories. Today is my first episode on crashing cars. Yes, I've crashed multiple cars enough to make this a series. I started crashing cars the first month I got my license. If you want to know how I did it, what happened, everything that went down, keep watching. So this was the end of the school year, and I remember calling my cousin Brittany like, hey, what's up, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, you know what's crazy, I'm like right around your house. So she comes to my house. My house was like the go-to place, the go-to spot, because I had the hookah and the speakers, so it was a little bit more fun, it was a little bit more chill, you know, and we was just jamming and whatever. So her boyfriend and like another family friend that we have came over to my house, so we're all having fun, chilling, deciding who's gonna set up the hookah next and all of this stuff. Usually it was me because my cousin didn't like to set it up because she was lazy sometimes. Finally comes the time where they have to go home. So what do you think a person with a brand new license does? Yes, exactly. Drive every single person home. Alright, I'll drive you home. We start walking to my mom's car. I'm mentioning this because I live in New York and I don't have the luxury of having a garage inside of my building, so therefore I have to look for street parking and I have to walk to my car. My mom's car at the time. I'm willing to lose this parking spot just to show off in front of my cousin that I can drive now. Because it's one thing to have your license, but it's another thing to know how to drive. My cousin is DJing the radio. I actually remember it was a song from Bryson Tiller that had just came out, and I remember like there was numbers in there and like you had to say the numbers, and I remember like us rapping it. We even took a picture. Finally, I dropped my cousin off. Everything is all good and gravy until I get 4 blocks away from my house. Honestly, I don't know what it is about like when you're almost home and like crazy things happening to you. I feel like it's because you're not supposed to be there at that time. I feel like that's the universe's way of letting you know like, hey sis, you're not supposed to be here, so this is gonna happen to you. There's a little bit of traffic on this road right now, and it's, I guess because it's like 6 or 7 o'clock. In this time, what do you normally do? You keep your foot on the brake and you start releasing it when like, you know, it's your time to move up. So I'm doing one of these. I'm holding the steering wheel, have my foot on the brake. Now, this is where shit gets messy. As I'm holding the steering wheel, I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear this song or whatever. So I go to change it. So without looking, I let go of the brake and I'm changing the song. All of a sudden, I feel a... When I tell you that I had never experienced, I was just like, whoa, did somebody hit me from the back? Like, what's going on? I look up, my mom's entire bumper is on the top of this other person's car. This is a picture of the other person's car. Bro, they had that like dramatic ass protective gear over their bumper because of drivers like me. They don't want people crashing into their car all the time, especially like parking in New York. Like people will literally park this close to your car and you will have no space to get out. You'll be like this the whole time. My mom's bumper is literally on top. So when the person went to move up, they dragged my mom's entire bumper off of the front of her car. Now I move over to the side, this little shoulder that's there, we're like on the side, and I get out the car, whatever. I'm about to go apologize to this girl, but I look over and what do I see? My mom's license plate on the other side of the road. So like the traffic is going, you know, it's moving, but it's not going at a pace where like you would be comfortable enough to walk between the cars. As I'm walking to go get the license plate, I'm crossing the street as though I'm a crossing guard, like please wait, like let me cross, like I'm trying to get on to the other side. So I finally get to the other side, I pick it up, I do the same thing back. I'm like, oh my god, please don't crash me, please, I don't want to die today. So whatever, I get back to the other side, like, oh my god, this is my dad's car, like he's gonna kill me, like what happened, what were you doing, like how didn't you see this? I'm so sorry. As she was talking, like all I could say was I'm sorry. She was like, oh, this is my dad's car, like how could you do this?
I'm sorry, like I really didn't mean to, like, you know, I'm a brand new driver and stuff, and I'm really sorry. And
I just kept saying sorry and sorry and sorry. So I call my mom, I'm showing her everything that's going on. You know, she's being calm and collected because if she starts to freak out, I'll start freaking out, and then I really won't know what to do anymore. So at this point, I'm trying to, you know, reason with the girl, whatever. So this is where I feel like, you know, God was like, okay, we're taking it a little too far, like let's take it back. Normally when you get into an accident, people always ask you for your insurance, but this girl hadn't even asked me for that. So I'm like, okay. So whatever, I give her my phone number, and then like that was that. I left. I get to the front of my building and I literally just sat there and I started praying to God, like, thank you so much. So after that, the girl obviously called me because she wanted money As you can see in the photo, I didn't hit her that hard. So like the damages would probably be mostly just to get her, the outerwear of her car fixed. That's all that was damaged. So therefore, my car was the one that was hurt more. So I would have to pay that. She wouldn't pay that. And especially in New York, there's this law called the no fault law, where if somebody hits you from the back, that person automatically has to pay you. I obviously would have had to pay for that. So I kind of felt a little bit lucky that all I had to do was give this girl my phone number, and like we would pay her cash just to get it fixed, and we wouldn't tell our insurances. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I blocked her number. I really felt like I could get away with it, and honestly, like, it was just a minor damage. It was literally a minor damage. You think I'm gonna sit here and waste my time with somebody that has a minor damage to their car? And my mom just thought, like, you know, that person got over it. I never even told her, like, these people called and I just blocked their number. Am I a bad citizen? Maybe, but I've paid my dues after this. 3 days later, I get pulled over. My heart is pumping. I had never been pulled over before. Like, it was so terrifying. My whole face was red.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
No, officer, I don't.
You don't have a front license plate.
I got in an accident a couple of days ago. We've been meaning to get it fixed. Our appointment is tomorrow, and my mom will be getting it fixed.
Okay, well, you know, I can give you a really big ticket for that.
Oh, wow, officer. No, I did not know that.
Can I get your license or registration, please?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, I'll be right back.
If I get a ticket right now, I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. My mom is literally gonna kill me. So whatever, he comes back, he gives me back my license, and he's like, you know what, since you have a clean record, I don't want to put this on your record right now, so you have a good one, but please make sure you get it fixed, because if I see it again, I will give you a ticket. Thank the Lord, yes. I was shitting bricks though. I went home, found parking, and I didn't drive again until my mom got that license plate fixed, honestly. I know this is a series and you guys kind of want to know, like, how did I keep getting into accidents after this traumatic experience? I will explain in my next episode, so stay tuned. Like this video, subscribe, because we're kind of the same. I know you've crashed your mom's car too. Leave your comment down below letting me know if you ever really like crashed your mom's car. Join the fam. I hope you guys stay safe, stay home, especially if you're in New York, because we're trying to have a summer, even though it's most likely canceled. I'll see you and you and you in my next one.
Like this video if you like the fact that I've been posting a lot.
They say if your pinky is out like that, your family's rich, but that's a lie. So, hello, mother. The thing, what is that thing called? What? What is it? No fault zone. God loves me like this. Juggling subscribers. Views. Hey guys, welcome back. Ew.